Now that you have an idea of what Belgium is, let us begin our tour. So this is the Eurospace Center where you can watch a multimedia show with the International Space Station and experience activity course with the Galactic Labyrinth and the giant solar system. You are fortunate because today they have a special presentation on the space policy of Belgium.
Throughout history, to leave the Earth was an impossible fantasy. Then two great powers had one all-consuming goal, to be the first into space, thus the start of the space race. By late 1950s, the Soviets and Americans were gaining real know-how in the development of rockets and artificial satellites. Because of this, several scientists in Europe began to consider developing a European space program. Since the 1960s, Belgium has been involved in European space policy. It joined in a strategy allowing Europe to assert itself as a major player in the use of space. Belgium set itself the following objectives: of demonstrating its solidarity with its partners in the pursuit of a grand design favoring European integration, of offering its scientists the opportunity of observation and experimentation in orbit in order to broaden the scope of their research and enable them to participate in the design of complex instruments, and of helping its companies to diversify in space markets, firstly by becoming involved in the creation of orbital infrastructures and means for access to space, and then, more recently, in the development of space applications such as telecommunications and the services related to these applications. And Belgium, being one of the countries interested in space research, agreed to move towards European collaboration. The fruit of this collaboration is what is now known as the European Space Agency. The European Space Agency, or ESA, is Europe's gateway to space. Its mission? To shape the development of Europe's space capability and ensure that investment in space continues to deliver benefits to the citizens of Europe and the world. ESA is an international organization with 18 member states. By coordinating the financial and intellectual resources of members, it can undertake programs and activities far beyond the scope of any single European country. Belgium allocates close to 95% of the federal budget for space to programs run by the European Space Agency. As the fifth largest contributor, Belgium is important for the ESA, which in return makes a priority of optimizing the flow of scientific, technological and industrial advances back to Belgium. Belgium has also entered into bilateral cooperation in the space field, with France for the Earth observation program SPOT, with Russia in MIROS and SPICOM, and with Argentina. Without a doubt, space is very important for Belgium. Prime Minister Yves Leterme's government accord states that it will maintain Belgium's strong involvement in the European Space Agency's upcoming programs. He said, "Space is at the heart of the European project because control of space is a strategic issue."
Hi, Gig!
Kumusta na?
Okay naman. Oh, ba't may hindi mo
Ay,
kasama?
nasa CR, may jet lag.
Wala, malilate na tayo.
Hindi ka, share natin mga friends natin yun, tutunan natin sa Belgium.
Oo nga.